Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For this month, I have a special tarot offer at a sales price available. And it's a reading that it's called Moths to the Fire, one that was created to resemble a little bit of this Scorpio-themed season we are currently on, which for me, Scorpio energy and this time period is all about being in contact with the nature of our own desires. So if you would like to know more about that special tarot offer, just follow the link that I'll put down below. That will take you to a video I have made where I explain more in detail what and how the reading is processed. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So, Taurus, I do feel like some of you are confused and upset with yourselves or the way you go around the same issues over and over again, like feeling like you can't be free from a pattern, from an experience, an attachment. It just keeps you coming back to the same issues. There's a sense of you indeed needing to be free from the deception of the mind, because this is where I feel like you will always be pulled, right? Seduced, manipulated, attracted to the hanged man, to hang yourself in the same questions. I feel like the hanged man is here as your advice. So allow things to be more in the unknown, fluid state than in you trying to control it. Because the more you try to control and define during this time, I feel like more confused you will get. Because this is an energy that is kind of out of your reach, I feel, and this is why it might be so hard for some of you to cooperate with this, to cope with this, because I feel like some of you are upset by the lack of power. Some of you feel you like the lack of power you have to change things around. I also feel like some of you want to discover your truth and the truth of what's around you. Some of you that feel like there's lies and deceit, and or that already know that there are. Be careful not to fall into traps like wanting to revenge yourself or wanting to plan to do something that might be or have this vengeful nature. Some of you might be tempted to again revenge or avenge yourselves or others. I feel like some of you want to do things, you want to act upon things out of your hopelessness, despair. Like you want to make something right, but it might be, Taurus, for some of you, remember that this is a general reading. It might be that, again, what you're wanting to make right is maybe it's not up to you. It's not up to you to serve to other people their own karma and their own lessons. You know, there's so much you can do. I also feel like some of you are so hard on yourselves. Like there's so much you can do, and what you can do, it's actually great, because this is the good way of work, the good use of work, the good use of your talents. This is the Three of Pentacles, and this is your opportunity. Your opportunity is to be focused on what matters and in what you can change around, which is your financial, professional life, or your material world. There's so much you could do right now in your material world, in your art, your craft, your interests. I feel like this is where some of you apply your energy to reap the most and to let go gradually of this. Look at how interesting this image is. This is the Seven of Swords, and it's very self-explanatory. And it's the challenge. The challenge is either for you to not pursue the impulse to do something that you know is not right, or to do something behind someone else's back. Or the challenge is for you to remain alert to the fact that either there are people trying to deceive you or that you are deceiving yourself, period. Especially when we have the hangman as an advice. It could be that you are deceiving yourself. It could be that some of you feel like you have reached rock bottom, and the way you deceive yourself is in thinking that this is the only reality that exists. When you have this amazing, amazing sense of abundance, of opportunity, flourishing and wanting to flourish in your life, you are gifted here. During this mid-month, you can discover gifts. You can perfect your current gifts and really create beautiful pieces of art. Your art, even if you don't consider your work or your talent to be artistic, it's your creation. So it's a form of art because it comes from you and you are unique. So I think that there's that sense of focusing on what's good, on what's real, and in what you are. Because again, you can't change who others are. You cannot even save anyone. You can only be there, love them, accept them, support them, or let them go. And even maybe some of you Taurus are torn between accepting or letting go of a relationship that is causing havoc in your life. I keep getting a feeling that you have a tie with someone that might be quite karmic. And it brings a lot of that sense of powerlessness, like feeling like you can't undo the tie. You can't undo the connection. You can't undo the problems to focus only on the connection. It's like this big mess of cords, actually. There are a lot of cords. Maybe trying therapies like cutting energetic cords and meditations that help us practice that, cutting off cords energetically with others that don't matter anymore in our lives. This could benefit you because there's a lot of cords. So cords are things that bind you, things that hold you, things that rob you from power. So just be careful with the things you give into. And I feel like these things you give into are either self-destruction, self-sabotage, believing that things are worse than they are, believing that you are worse than you are, allowing such suffering in and out, which means that you're starting to suffer inside, you're suffering, in a state of internal, not only you are not in a state of internal pain, you are now agonizing in it outwards. So you can be starting to give up on yourself, on your life, on your relationships, and in all things that it's worth to your life. Again, this is for some Taurus, but some of you are in complicated positions. Some of you are in positions that are tremendously dangerous to your well-being, to the safety and integrity of your well-being. This is where your focus needs to be. What does it make you feel good? What does bring well-being? What does bring this pure state of connection? I also feel like some of you, this is about surrender to what was, to what it is, to what was, to what is, and to what will be. There are things that are beyond us, but you still have this co-creator part. It's true that there are things that are beyond us, and most of the times, and many times, it can be wrong and unfair, and we just don't understand why we deserve that sense of I didn't deserve this. Well, of course you don't deserve it, and it's not because it happened to you that it means you have deserved it. and that it puts in question anything about you and anything about the value of you. Those experiences are part of things that are beyond our comprehension. We have theories, we have a close range of what it could be and what it couldn't be. There's this ample multitude of perspectives, spiritually, scientifically. If you have not found a reason to justify what has happened, if you have not found a belief system or a perspective that makes you at peace, it's most likely because you are in need to create your own. And that is possible when the Hanged Man is utilized at your benefit, which is when you, not in this deck, but when you are in a reversed position and your world is upside down. You are forced to look at your reality in a different form. A new vision is born here with the Hanged Man. This is where you can find some solace, some peace, some tranquility, that it's gradual, and that it takes a lot of gentle and kindness as well on your side. So you can't be always punished in this punisher vibration. I feel like some of you really want to do justice with your hands. Be careful with this. If you give in into this energy, I feel like there's just chaos and conflict that will be a part of your mid-month experiences, Taurus, for some of you. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.